What's up, channel goers? This is Jeff. I know it's been a long time, but I am back again with another video. So long story short, I've been looking for solutions to take with me on my single speed and also my gravel bike. The single speed because it just doesn't have any bottle cages, and my gravel bike because we tend to go out into places where we're unable to, get to water sources. Sometimes we're deep out on country roads. Sometimes we're on the far reaches of the neighboring military base, and they may or may not have water out for, different purposes. So I'm just going to back up. I started out with this, and this is a Vibrelli bag that I picked up from Amazon. If at the end of this you feel like this would serve your purposes, these are like $27 right now, 2-day free shipping with Prime memberships. And so I liked it, but I had to do a lot of modifications. I had to trim down the drink hose. It is a 2-liter bag, and my usual blackening out of the logos with a marker. Has a mesh pocket, bungee, and some inside storage. And to be honest, if you're going to do something like walking or hiking, this would be great. But if you're cycling, the problems come from this. This is a Velcro strap to hold down the supply tube. So if you're on a bike, you don't have time to pull this off. And sometimes this clip can be iffy. It can get in the way. Sometimes you can get it loose. Sometimes I couldn't. And like I said, I had to trim it because this supply tube was down to the straps. Fast forward, I heard about people using these cycling vests, and I picked up the Osprey Escapist. Now the price point is kind of on the top end for me, and probably on the top end for a lot of people. It was a little bit over $100 at the time of this video, but I feel like the features warrant the price for me. I looked for videos online, and even the Osprey video itself was kind of lacking information, and that's really why I decided to shoot this video. And so I'm just going to work my way around. It is a vest system, and this is going to be hard to do behind camera, so if I don't get it right, don't laugh. But these are magnetic clasps. I like these because once you get them on, and get this thing sized, and I'll get to sizing in a minute, they hold pretty good. And so they won't pull apart, but they'll push open. And even the top one is kind of a lift. And again, the feed or the supply tube is magnetized so that it's in place. And that's a decently strong magnet. Now the Osprey video itself will go over these 2 side pockets, and there's one on each side, and they call this kind of a snack pocket. And right in here is a snack pocket. I have a Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, and it almost won't fit. So if you got a biggish phone, these side pockets may or may not work for you. This is supposed to hold glasses. I don't have anything that's skinny, and the other side is just a duplicate. Now, some of the complaints I read online is that people having trouble sizing it and it not being wide enough. And I think what they initially miss is that these are tucked in pretty good when you receive it. But there is some extra, and I'm gonna have fumble fingers because I'm behind camera, but there is some extra strap in here that will allow you to expand this out a little bit more. So that's something to look for when you do, or if you decide to pick this up. So it's sizable on the sides and also sizable across your chest. Now they like to focus on this part, which is a tool roll. And, for me, I probably won't be using it as a tool roll. I'll more than likely just tuck my entire jersey wallet in here. For those of you who know what I carry, I'll just stick my jersey wallet in, fold it up, and put it inside. But if you want to, kind of pack light for a day, this would be an option. I know I'm kind of doing this off camera, but I'm sorry. It's hot out here. That's on the very bottom. The name This little circle and also the Osprey logo are reflective. That's a nice touch. Pocket number 1. And this seems to have some type of lining, so it looks like it may be somewhat water resistant. I won't say waterproof, but there is a mesh pocket inside and then another little storage section in front of that. I think for me, that would probably be the place that I put gels and like snacks. Hook for your helmet. I probably won't be using that. And then the main pocket. So there is a little bit more space in there. So you can squeeze a lot of crap stuff in this. I started to say crap. You squeeze a lot of stuff in here. I think it's a 5-liter bag. I left my notes. 1.5-liter bottle. I like how it's secured. You gotta kind of pull this, push it through, and it does kind of click. This slides off. And then this unfolds. And then it separates. Now, I'm probably not gonna be able to do this on camera, but I just grab it each side and pull it open. Nice and sealed. So you feel it, fold it over, slide that back across. And then lock it in place. Pull it through and it's locked. Now going back to my old cheapo, if I can call it cheapo, and I think I just forgot my point. Again, the backing, this gets pretty warm. This has a mesh and looks like it will kind of shed heat a little bit better. This has not leaked despite the price. And again, it's a little bit different. Oh, I don't have the water bag in. Yes, I do. But, you know, everything is like Velcroed in, Velcroed in, Velcroed in. Now this has a screw cap on it. I'm not gonna pull it all the way out. This is a screw cap and it just screws open and then you fill it and tuck it back in. In the years that I've had it, this does not leak. So cheap, no leak, minimal use, great. I probably cut grass with this. On the trail, nice, tight, form-fitting. It is shaped in a way that when you're wearing it, it's kind of optimized to be in the cycling position. So torso down, leaning forward. And again, a little extra storage for pocket. The extra storage pockets for like phone, gels, snacks, the back pockets, smaller capacity. But I'm gonna give this a good test tomorrow. It is like 96 degrees out here right now, which means the feel like it's probably well over 100. My recipe is to do half ice and then half scratch. So I'll see how well the ice holds up over about an hour-long ride. I think that's going to be it. I am breaking out into a sweat and I'm probably going to start babbling in a few minutes. So until next time, which I will probably be going over the Neo Pro version 2 that I just picked up, but I do want to wear them on the ride first. I'll compare those to the version 1s in my older video and give you my feedback on that. Remember, honest, open opinion. Nobody's paying me. Until next time, peace.